Hello friends, this is Scott, and this is a look at what I found in my pantry. This is last year's garlic, a year-old garlic that I did not get to eating. And so we've got lots of garlic, and as you squeeze it, a lot of it's dried up already. And instead of just throwing this stuff away, this is the perfect garlic to make your own garlic powder. So today's video, I'm going to show you how I make garlic powder from garlic that I don't get used up. So the first step was you got to spend quite a bit of time shucking this garlic from its paper. So that's how much garlic we had that we didn't eat. So that's a lot. As you can see, there's different stages. Some are already dried and some of it's still pretty moist and still has a lot of oil in it. So we've got to dry this material and in the old food dehydrator. And this is a 4-rack system here, just a simple one. Well, the next step is putting the garlic on the racks and trying to spread them out a little bit. I've got a lot on here, but it'll be all right. They'll shrink down as they dry out. But as you can see, this is a better view of all the different stages of dryness for year-old garlic. And some of it's still very moist. It looks almost like this year's garlic, but others not so much. And I'm going to show you a little orangish ones, the really dark ones. Those are like kind of petrified. So it's interesting. All the oils that are petrified on this garlic, and you see the oil on my hand. So there's still a lot of goodness in this old garlic. So we're going to dry it and we're going to check it out and see how we do. So checking out the temperature settings on the old food dehydrator, we've got herbs and spices, low temperature 95, and then we got all the way up to meat. You want to be 155. So I started out with 105 just to kind of get a start. And it took forever. It took days and days and days for this garlic to dry. Now here's a look at what I'm talking about. Some of the garlic did not dry. And I'm talking days. We're talking like 4 days, and it's still squishy. But others of the garlic are really dried out now. So here's a piece. Here's one that's you can't stick your thumb in. You can't dent it. So it's good and dry. So I've got to dump each one of these trays and go through them and see how much I've got that's ready to process and what I got to throw back into the dehydrator or just chuck, because I don't know if it's going to be any good. But so there's where I'm putting the garlic that isn't dried yet. But I'm going to go through each tray, and this is what I came up with. This is how much garlic. Oh, there's a lot of garlic. So we should have ate more garlic last year, and we didn't get to it. So I think once you put stuff in a pantry on a different level of your house, you can forget about stuff. So I got to do better next year. But that's how much I had that wasn't dried, and it's pretty squishy. So we'll see. I'll have to keep trying it, but this is days. Garlic took forever. I don't want to dry it at a high temperature. I don't think that will retain as much oil, but we'll see. So here it is. I'm just taking the old food processor and just going to do it in probably 3 different loads. I don't want to overdo it because I've got to grind this down to a powder. So I'm putting it in the old dehydrator. And it has that little safety feature on the handle, so it's kind of a pain in the butt, but I figured it out. So it takes a while to grind this. I sit here and I'm, grinding and grinding and grinding and chopping and chopping and chopping. And even after doing this, as long as I'm showing you right now, I still needed to do a little bit more. But it's a very simple process. There's nothing else to it. You just grind it down till it's in the consistency that you'd like, and then you're good. So it takes a while, like everything else in this project. This has been a week-long project, and it's well worth it because this is a very concentrated material. So instead of having to use fresh garlic all the time, you can just use a little bit of this stuff in recipes, and it's very condensed and very strong. So I'll show you that a little bit later too as I get to the bottom. But the first scoop, or the first cup that I've got off the processor, as you can take a look, and that's what it looks like. So yep, that's garlic powder. Very simple. No additives, no preservatives, just nature's goodness from the garden a year later. So again, that was the first go around, and I've got a couple more go rounds to do to grind up the rest of this material. Now we did this last year, and it didn't have very much garlic left over, so we had just had a small container, and it was very good. So it didn't last long, but this year we got quite a bit. So I think we're going to have a year's worth at least of garlic powder, maybe longer. So I'm excited about that. But it does take a long time. It is labor intensive, but it's definitely tasty. So there's cup number 2, and I got one more to go. And I'm just going to keep on grinding. I'm not going to bore you with all the how long it takes to grind each section, but I probably had 3 or 4 minutes of grinding in there just to try to get it as small as possible. But here, I'm going to throw the rest of this in here. I might overload it a little bit, but I'm getting a little tired of grinding. So, dumping the rest in and get the lid back on. Again, a safety feature on there is it slips into the handle, so once you figure that out, it's a pretty simple machine to use. So here's cup number 3. I'm going to pour it out, and looks like it turned out pretty good. I got quite a bit of material, so let's see how much we actually have in here. And there we go. So that's, I can still grind it some more, but that's, yeah, it'll still work just fine. It doesn't need to be totally powder, but it's looking good. As you can see, as I lift the container, there's quite a bit there. But I don't want to waste a Tupperware. I found another container to stick this material in. But first, I want to do a taste test to show you how great this stuff tastes. And I'm taking, oh man, it has a kick to it. And yeah, you see me say okay here. Yeah, it's strong. So it's just a little bit in your recipes. But I had a whole jar full, so we got plenty. So I'm excited about that much material. But I'm going to show you what we picked from the hobby farm and brought back, and that was just the first of 2 pickings of garlic. So we didn't grow as much garlic this year, but we have fresh garlic on top of all that chopped up garlic or garlic powder, and we should be in good shape. So that's as easy as it is. It does take some time, but don't throw away that old garlic, even if it looks kind of shabby. Dry it out, grind it up, store it, and you can have great additive to your recipes for the next year. Well, thanks for watching this video, and if you like what you see, please hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you.